Hi everyone, it's Cindy with Cindy's Creations. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing another quick tutorial today with you. This is a little pendant from Dollar General. I painted the part of it white because we're going to be applying a piece of paper on here of some birds. And then on the top here, I'm going to be painting that right now with you with some other colors. And then we're going to apply this mold, lace mold that I made out of modeling paste. We're going to add this to the top to make it kind of pretty. The color I'm using is Sugar Glass from Paint Pixie. I'm just going to put some here on the top and we're going to spread it out. I think it's a pretty color. You can see that. It kind of goes with our paper. I'll show you the paper in a minute, but we don't need much paint. So let me just paint it on here. And I put painter's tape so I don't go under that certain area that I want to do. I only want to do a certain area on here. So we're going to be using this color. I may have to just get a little bit more. Only a little bit more and put it on here. And we'll get this painted and then I'll show you what we're going to do. Put this paper on. Okay, so I got that side done. Let's get this side. Whenever you're painting and you're using tape, do not push down into your tape because the paint's going to bleed through. So you always want to come up with it like this so you don't get the paint underneath. So I've got this painted. I'm going to put this over here on the side and we'll dry that. And the next thing we're going to do is take the tape off and put our little bird picture on here. But this surface came from Dollar General. It was $1. So can't beat that. Can't beat that when you're trying to do crafts on a budget, right? So that's what I'm doing, is the craft on a budget. Get this dried. Won't take long at all. There we go. We'll pull our paint off, our tape off, I mean. Pull our tape off. And that came out pretty nice. See, we have a nice straight line on there. So it came out pretty nice. This is the picture we're going to be using. It's of birds, and it says Eastern birds, a pair of bluebirds in the pasture this morning. That's what it's called. So we're going to be putting that on. And I'll Mod Podge it on like right in there. They're not going to be pretty. A little decoration. We'll Mod Podge this on right here. And then I'm going to put this pretty lace molding on the top of it. So it'll be really pretty to hang in your house. So let me close this. Well, let me get a piece of towel paper so I can take this off of here. I don't like to leave messes. So you keep my paints all clean. There we go. So I got the paint and we got that done. So let's get our Mod Podge out. We're going to Mod Podge it on here on the bottom. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. If you ever have any questions, please leave a comment in there for me so that I can address those with you, okay? Let me get my paint. I got a paintbrush here, and we'll paint the Mod Podge on here. And spread it out on here. But if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a message in here. I'd be happy to get back to you on it. On your questions. And I'm hoping you're having a great day today. It's Saturday, but it doesn't matter what day you're watching this. I'm hoping you're having a great day. If I'm going above it, it's okay. The Mod Podge, I'm all right with that. Got a little bit too much, so let's pull it off. I'm just using Mod Podge. If you want to use school glue, you could use glue to put this on. You don't have to use Mod Podge. Mod Podge actually is a glue, but it's a brand. But you don't have to spend the money for that. You could use just a regular school glue. We'll put it on. It will work also. Let me get this. Make sure I'm over far enough. Because my paper doesn't go all the way across, as you could see. And that's okay. Let me wipe that off a little bit on here and get our paper back out, and we'll put our paper on here. Hopefully I can get it on straight and in the center. I think that's pretty good. think that's pretty good? Pretty good. We'll just do that. And I'm going to push it down. I didn't get enough paint over here. I'm going to have to paint over that area. I could have used the iron on here, but I'm just going to use my fingers. I think it'll work just fine doing that way. I'll just press it down. And I still have paint on this brush. No, I don't. That's Mod Podge. Oh well, I'll fix it. I thought that was paint, but it's actually Mod Podge. So here we have this on here. Not pretty. Pretty birds. I'm going to take my little squeegee here. The little squeegees, and we're going to just rub down it like this on here. And get it smoothed out. Since I'm not using an iron, iron would be better, but since it's paper and not a napkin, it should work just fine. I'm going to make sure it's pushed down on here. Let me dry it, and then we're going to tear the bottom off on it. So pretty quick craft here. So let me get that done. Let me get it dried. I'll fix that one side over there. It doesn't look bad, but I want to make sure it's colored in there. Or I could use some distressed ink and go around it a little bit, and that will cover it also. So let me get that dried. But I think this color of the top paint is going to look really good on here. So I think the colors go well with the colors in here. I think it goes really good. So here's my gator tool. We're going to go ahead and get the rest of this off. Just take your gator tool and go downwards motion. And get it torn over here. So here we go. Not pretty? And it's so pretty. So now I'm going to take this lace molding that I made out of a mold. Try to fix it on here so I can get my stuff to go through. So here we go. It's going to have a little lace mold on the top. I think that's going to be pretty. But I want to raise it up because I don't like it too much on my other paper here. It's kind of broken just a little bit, but we can fix that. We can definitely fix that. I'll move it over a little bit so I can find my holes right there. So I think we can put it right there. And that's kind of pretty. We can actually move it up more if we need to. Now I am going to use Mod Podge to put this on with. It should make it stick. And it'll dry clear so you won't see it at all. So this is just like a glue. And it should glue this on here. Because it's very lightweight. This molding paste is really lightweight. So it should go on here just fine and hold it. I know I'm putting it over here, but that's okay. Alrighty, so I got that on there. And let's get our little lace mold back up here. Let's see what direction it goes. Okay, it goes this way. You gotta watch which way you're putting it on. And we're just gonna put it up here on the top. And I think I can get my thing through there. So we'll just push it down in here. And it should stay just fine. And since it's molding paste, we can cut the top off here as soon as it dries. So let's get this dried on here. And then we can get ready to put our jute back through the top. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to dry this on here. And we'll put our jute back in the top, and we're going to have another cute decoration for your home. It'll dry clear, so I'm just going to make sure I'm getting it dried on here. And then we'll take our scissors and cut the top of it off. This will be another cute idea for your home. Okay, so here we go. Not pretty with the lace. I'm going to use my little tool here from my Cricut and get the Mod Podge out of the hole so I can get my jute back through there. I find this other hole over here. It's right there. Find it. It's right there. Okay, so there we go. Isn't that pretty? Well, let me get my jute back. I just had it. It's right here. And we'll get this put through the hole and cut the top off. And we're going to have another cute project for your home. Take a second here and push this through. Oh, I'm going to have to cut that end off here. Well, it usually doesn't take me this long to do these tutorials, but this one's giving me a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to call it a challenge. I want to make sure I can get it. It's not letting me get it all the way through. I may have to get some thinner jute. Let me see. Sticker. I'm trying to find some thinner jute to use. This should go if I can get it in the hole. Kind of twisting it and pushing it through. It's going through all but this one little piece. So let me get this off of here. It's all right. It's just going to be a little thinner, and that's okay with me. So pull this little piece off of here. This is the jute that was on here to begin with, so I thought, well, let's just try to use the same jute instead of getting new. Let's get this off of here. Okay. I'm down to my end. Here we go. So we're going to have a little jute hole right there. And we'll put this one through this side. And then I can cut this top off. And we're going to have another cute little craft. There we go. Let me get my knot in here. I'm going to make 2 of them just to make sure it's going to not come back through. Okay, so here we go. Here's our little craft. Let me cut this top off, and you just take your scissors and cut it right off. It's going to cut off really well. Okay. I made that with a molding paste. So here we go. Isn't that kind of cute? I have another little cute item to put in your home. Let me know what you think in the bottom in the comments, please. And hit that subscribe button and come back to see more tutorials that I have for you on making your crafts for your home. Take care. Cindy's Creations. Bye-bye.